It's online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject today with some incredible ladies backstage who are also going to touch on this incredible subject. And it's very simple. We built a proven system to earn online where everything is created for you. All you have to do is stay plugged in. All you have to do is go through an easy step-by-step training, create your lifestyle, build your business on your time, not have to leave the comfort of your home or the comfort of a beach or a resort or a cruise, wherever you want to be running this business, because you can run it from anywhere in the world. And the best part is it's already done for you. We did all the legwork. So we're going to go over that. I don't want to go touch on too much because we were just talking backstage, and we have an incredible show for you. So stay tuned, find out how you can do the same and how this has changed so many people's life worldwide. So God bless everybody. Let's bring in our business partners. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Ruth.
Hi.
Hi. So since I think Sarah is still in the midst of getting ready, Ruth, I will go to you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from, what kind of work you do, when you started this business. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to bug you a little bit.
Yes, of course. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Georgia. My name is Ruth Lezama. I'm from the U.S. I'm a mama 10. I have a part-time job. I work in a health care field, and I have my part-time, business working for me.
Awesome. So let's touch on the subject, how this is a proven system where anybody can earn online. Obviously, I just seen your stats. I seen your ads. You're killing it. Like sometimes I don't see you. You're really busy. I don't know what you're doing, but just now me checking on you and you asking me a few questions about, how you should advertise your new product, because we got our new product and everything. Tell us, like, how, in your words, how would you say this system was built, a proven system, and how is it proven, and how is it like literally built for someone? How would you describe it in those words?
Well, let's see. Well, it is a very proven system. It worked for me. The thing I love about this system is that I can run it anywhere I want, and even when I'm busy, when I'm working, when I'm with the kids, it's set up step by step. It has video training. It is easy to follow, and I don't want to leave out the group. If you have some questions, there's a wonderful group, and I have to say you are a wonderful mentor, because when I feel stuck and when I have a question, you're always there. It's amazing of other systems that I've been in that the mentors are not with them or they don't follow along, and you are everything. you know for me, this system is just amazing, just having you on it. um Also, there's like the blueprints. I love the funnels, the way it runs. And I cannot believe all the leads I've been getting from it. Even if I don't check it all the time, I check it once in a while and my leads are there, and it's just amazing. There's no other system that I've seen, that I've been, on, that has this incredible blueprint funnel running for you when you're most busy with your kids or out vacationing or anything else, and the new product that just came out, it's amazing. This is something that I love doing. If you wanna save money on something, this is it. If you wanna make money and save some time and work on your own pace, this is the system.
Awesome. Thank you for that, and thank you for your kind words. And Ruth got like over 270 leads. I was like, wow, like you're doing absolutely incredible. And I was like, let me go into your ad account, and I want to see your stats. And I was like, oh my goodness, you're doing absolutely incredible. And I don't think I don't think you know how amazing you're doing. I think that you are like, oh well, but compared to a lot of people, like people are succeeding a lot in this business, but you're succeeding a really lot, and you got a lot of leads and got a lot of success, and you're plugged in, and you're doing so much, and you're a mom of 10, and you have another job, and you're
Mm-hmm.
constantly busy. So like props, Ruth, props to you. And I'm like literally, you are doing absolutely incredible, and I'm super proud of you. And I remember when we had a coaching call, you're like, I'm going to do it. I want to succeed like you're succeeding. And, you are going to be at that stage very, very soon. You're super successful already, but I know you want to be where I am, like all these milestones and things. And you're on that path. And where you are right now, I was when I first started, when I was like 8 months into this business or 6 months into this business. And you're driven. And that's how I am. I never stopped, you know. So
And I
that's
feel I'm successful because, I had to get out of my comfort zone and do something different. I had to do something for myself. And that is the number one key. You have to just go for it. Get in there. You want to learn, you have to, try it. You have to try something new. You have to go forward. You can't just, sit back and say, well, I'll do it tomorrow, because it will never happen. You really have to, move. And something gets in front of you, find a way. And I'm one of those persons that I am so sorry that, sometimes, I struggle, and I have to find someone. I have to bug someone. I have to call someone, and I'm so thankful that you are there, that, there, you answer my calls, you answer my messages. You're just an amazing person. And that's why I feel successful, because I was on the line before. It was, and which is fine, which is, I also like doing that, once in a while, but I don't have to if I don't want to. This system lets me work at home or work, out of the home, or if I have to travel, I can take my and do my business, go somewhere, and do the things that I actually do like. And my lights went off.
God bless you, girl. You keep on trying, and you keep on.
Back to you, Georgia.
Thank you. Keep on going. Keep on succeeding. And yeah, you got this. You got this, girl. All right. I'm not sure if Sarah is ready. Um, if she's not, I can go over a little bit of about the business, because I have so much to say. I have so much to say. Hi, Sarah. There you are. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, what kind of work you've done, where you're from, how long you started this business.
So first, thank you for inviting me for the live presentation. I try to be brave to participate in live because I'm a baby, a beginner in the field, but uh, this is gonna be one of my best experiences because I thought that I cannot do any kind of digital marketing at all. That was something really out of my comfort zone, but I I tried to start as soon as possible and not procrastinate and not looking for the best and optimal time to come. Um, Once I started, it was so overwhelming for me because there were so many data and information that I was not familiar with. But as soon as I started, and with your wonderful support every day, 24/7. I can do. I can say that you are doing a really amazing job in supporting us, and I love you for that. You killed that fear in me and just kept my back to support me overcome all these fears. And the great training, like that stepwise and very practical type of training, really helped me to learn things and feel that confidence that I can do it as anybody can perform this online business. And this was something that I always been thinking about, like generating some passive income for the time that I cannot work, or having some extra like funds for traveling, going around the world. All these things was always in the back of my mind, but I never got that opportunity to start, either because it was technically like it needed so many professional knowledge about the online marketing, or it needed like high investment. So I never wanted to touch on that. But this business is based on a very amazing platform that makes everything easy for people with the lowest amount of investment. I mean, actually, it's nothing. I mean, compared to the training and the knowledge this platform offers, the, the like those partners, it's nothing. Honestly speaking, in the beginning, I was thinking, oh my God, how can it be true if we have to pay almost nothing for it? But once I started, that was wonderful. I mean, I started to talk about it to my like friends and explain how incredible this business is, because people are afraid of all those scam in the online and like online world. Nobody can trust easily all those fraud and scams and things like that. But once I started this training, I gained more trust about the platform and that support system and that huge um, number of people and that community. They're all helping each other and try to encourage each other. This is something that I've never seen before. And I'm very hopeful that I can get very successful, because um, I can see that even people with less knowledge than me are getting successful in their business plan and everything, and that's so encouraging. And once we have any even small question or technical issues or anything, there's always somebody to help. So there is nothing to have fear. That's just stepping out of your comfort zone, which is really important, and try to learn something new. Like every step of a way is might look a bit difficult and scary, but I just want to encourage those people that are watching this video or live to try to step out of their comfort zone and try it. I mean, even with the first step of registration to get the first part of the training, you learn a lot. And the most important part is that change in the mindset. This is the most, absolutely the most important, because everything starts from here. And then we can just install it everywhere in our body, in our performance, in our thinking, imagination, in our behavior, and everything. So I think that changing the mindset and the resources this platform offers are really like revolutionary. It changes the way we think about our future, about our dreams, about what we can do. And this looks like that they install a very powerful program on our mindset to be able, like, to enable us and empower us to move forward. And the most beautiful part of it is that everybody in this business is helping other people to empower them inspire them, and help them. And this is like amazing. I'm very happy to be a part of this community, and special thanks to my beautiful Georgia for being there always. I'm just bugging her with my questions all the time, and she always answers with patience. And that's the most beautiful part of it. You find friends, you find so many connections, so many successful people, and the hope starts to grow in your life. That is something that I'm really grateful for, and I really appreciate all the business partners that help each other, including me. And that's it for me.
You're amazing. We have somebody saying, "Wow, Sarah, you are so well spoken." Yeah. I always say that. I'm like, "Wow, like you're incredible." I was like, people want to hear. You should be an inspirational speaker, 100%.
I try to learn from you, Georgia. You're fantastic.
God bless you. So are you. And I just want to say something to everybody on here, that it's the questions that everybody has. It's really so simple to me because I've been through that training. I literally went through it, or I made that ad, or I created that. So it is, to me, it's so simple, but to someone, it's so new. And I was in your seats, Ruth and Sarah. I know where you was, and I luckily got help too in our community, or I found the answer in the training, or whatever the case may be. So I don't want anybody to ever feel their question is silly or they're bugging. That's what we're here for. And if I'm busy at the time, just like you guys see, you ask in our chat and you get your answer. And it's literally, that's how we stay the most successful and hugest online business in the world, because it's all about consistency and community and being there for one another. The support is like, you can't compare it. It's uncomparable to anything I've ever seen before, because I know that there's other businesses out there that have literally had so much complaints, or people come back and to this business, they come to this business from there, and they're like, I never seen so much support. I probably would have succeeded maybe in that other online business if there was more support, because I'm not going to knock. There's awesome products out there, but a lot of times they don't pay as much as our products pay when sales are made. But it doesn't mean that they're bad products. They're just smaller ticket sales, right? And we do have a smaller ticket sale on the product that we just brought in. But long story short, training is incredible. So, and we have a few more comments. Hi, Teresa, my girl, how you been? Where you been? Love you. That's one of my business partners. Hamish, is that how I would say her name? Hi, so thank you for sharing. Very relatable. I think she was talking about Ruth. Yep, yep. All right, God bless everyone. I guess I will give my little input to this subject. So obviously, I am a coach, mentor, CEO, mom of 5, beautiful children. Like, I moved into this beautiful home, this $3 million home with this incredible view and incredible kitchen. Who doesn't love a kitchen like that? All the women out there. I've created a lot since I started this business, and it's proven. Okay, so when I first started this business a little over 3 years ago, I thought to myself, probably the way many people think when they first start this business, and just like Sarah said, how is this possible? How is this real? How could we get so much? So I understood why my family or church family or friends said this is a scam, or it's an MLM, because I was telling them, like, you know how much money like I'm making, or you know how much money that I could make when I just first started, and they're like, sure, Georgia. Right? Everybody looked at me like I was crazy, and they couldn't see why I was sacrificing my time for this business. Okay, I had a very big skeptical spouse at the time, and they didn't understand why I was sacrificing the time that I was sacrificing. They had no interest or my family and friends at the time had no interest in even watching our workshop or even seeing what this business was about or what the products are or how you get paid so much money or how you advertise them. They had no interest. So they just figured this is a scam. Okay, I haven't seen the thousands. She just started and she said she's going to be making thousands. It's only been a few weeks or a few months. Where's her $10,000 paycheck, right? Where's her $20,000 paycheck that she's seeing in this community? Well, guess what? It started to come. And I started to continue to believe and stay focused. I didn't let the naysayers get to me. And I built my empire. And it took me a good 8-9 months till I started to see the big checks, to be honest with you. But I did in the beginning. I got 300, 1,200, 3,000, 8,000. And then it started to get bigger and bigger. And my monthly income from this business started to grow huge to the point where there's $30,000, $40,000 months. Okay. So it, to me, to just think about that, to just also pay off 30,000 worth of debt, to purchase a vehicle cash, a newer vehicle for our family, just to live with ease. I know a lot of people think there's no way money can make a person happy. To all those who say that, you're fearful of money. You have been brought up in a way that you think money is evil or money. Don't think that way. It's the love of money that people will kill one another for money. That's what they were trying to say when they said that saying. But it's okay to want to be rich. It's okay to want to be successful. It's okay to not want to have to worry how you're going to put your kids through their certain schooling or how you're going to pay your rent or groceries or buy whatever it is that you need, your necessities in life. And how about a little bit more? How about live a little bit more nicer? Why not travel? Why not travel for like I said, for our new product for half price? Travel like literally around the world, and you could still earn an incredible income. Mind you, you don't have to travel for this business. You can work it anywhere in the world. So I love our proven system. I absolutely love what it's done for me. And it's helped so many people. It hasn't just helped me or Sarah or Ruth. There's many people all around the world that has watched our free workshop, signed up, and literally got their business built for them. It's not something where you can just like literally jump into it and you don't have to do no work. We're not saying that. I'm not telling you that. Please don't start the business and just leave it. When you start the business, our tech team is going to build your website. Our tech team attaches our system that runs 24/7 to your website, or we should say attaches the website to our system. So when somebody sees your ad, they click on it and now they're walked through the buying process by our system. And our system emails them and walks them through. So maybe they forget. It continues to walk them through. And then a sale is made and you get a commission through checks in the mail, we have PayPal, we have also these wallets, and then there's certain credit cards they'll send you, and you can literally spend your cash with your credit card, or you can transfer it into your bank account. There's many streams of income and many products that we have right now. Not too many. Okay, we have 3 main products from 3 different companies that we're affiliated with. And it's crazy. It is absolutely incredible. There's bonuses from 300 to 100,000 monthly incentives. Like literally, I just hit a bonus and got $9,000 from a bonus. Like, isn't that incredible? So I can hit bonuses and literally make thousands of dollars with bonuses. And you wonder, what stream of income are you going to catch this bonus on from today? All I'm doing is looking on my phone. So to me, that's absolutely incredible. You don't have to, bug people or reach out to people. On a daily basis, I want to make this clear. On a daily basis, I get like 4 or 5 people messaging me, and they're in my request inbox. Hey, can you want to promote my product? Hey, how about if I do this for you? Would you like to join this business? Hey, would you like? And it's like, stop it. Please stop. It's not, there's so many things out there where, guys, I will literally give you props for your hustle and what you're doing. But it's not the way to go about it. have a system running for you, so you don't have to spend all your time reaching out to people and make it feel uncomfortable. Because that's why a lot of those little online businesses fail, because they have people. That's their training. Their training is, let me show you how to reach out to people. Okay? There's actual people that are trained to come into our community with super successful entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, and they're trained to tell them, listen, start our business. You don't have to advertise. Start our business. You don't have to literally put ads out there. And then they start their business, or they'll literally like be interested, and they're taught to go and to spam people's inboxes and to bug them and to reach out to them and do that. That to me is not like that. I don't see that how that's a proper business. That is not the way to go about it. So, it's unethical. I wouldn't do that. So yeah. Oh, see, somebody just said it. Unethical poachers. Exactly. So with our business, we don't do that. We just have our ads running out there. And like I said, I absolutely love our new product. It's a lot about traveling, and it's discounted for people who literally purchase. It's discounted for traveling and everything. So who doesn't want to travel and get discounts for traveling? So that's one of our products that we're selling. One is for relationships, bettering relationships. Another one is for health. High-end medical grade products. So they are high-end, and our streams of income are very high. Okay, there's times when I get like 2.5 months worth of salary in just one sale, guys. What else would I like to touch on? I want to touch on how it has changed so many people's lives, the way they work. So I have a lot of people in the healthcare field in our community, and I have a few that has literally left their 9 to 5s. They stopped working their healthcare fields. I have one that just literally only works a couple of days a week. Theodore left construction only, I think it was 4 weeks into this business. He left his construction job. So it all depends on how much time and effort you put into this business. We joke around about how there's some business partners that lock themselves in the room and they'll work on it for 12, 14 hours, right? And they're super successful. Like they purchase $1 million log homes and everything, and they're like up there. Okay, there's people like me who had twins, baby twins, when I first started this, 2-year-old, and I didn't have that time, guys. I didn't have 12 hours a day or 14 hours a day to lock myself in a room. Okay, so I worked on it an hour a day or a couple of hours every other day. And I didn't get super successful the way I wanted to be, because I needed to put a little bit more time. I wanted to advertise on those platforms. I wanted to learn certain things. And I wanted to put a little bit more time onto my advertisement accounts, but I couldn't. But what little time I had, like Ruth does, I did. And I built myself an empire. And now I'm reaping the benefits. My kids are a little bit older now, so I might work on my business 3-4 hours a day. Sometimes I'll pull all-nighters and I'll like get something done. I joke about that with my business partners, because sometimes, yes, I'll be up at like midnight and I'll stay up till like 4 or 5 in the morning just to get something done. Like I'm like, I don't want to have over the course of 4 or 5 days I get this done. I want to do it right now so I can reap the benefits. And maybe I only got 6 hours of sleep that night or 5 hours of sleep, but hey, I got it done. And I am one of those that I like to get things done, and then I see my results, because the next day I got leads, the next day I got buyers. But if you're one of those that want to work on it on your own pace, you work on it slowly. Your goal is to literally have your ads set up. We have free ads, we have paid ads. You can literally advertise on whatever platform you feel comfortable. You do not have to be live in doing this. I have coached Ruth and Sarah, and they're mentors. They're helping people worldwide, and they want to be here to show that they can help you. They can get you started. So if anybody wants more information and you want to find out how you can get started and how you can watch that same workshop that we watched, whether me 3 years ago, Sarah like a month ago, Ruth like about 6-7 months ago, whether you want to watch it now or later, just message us or go to our websites. Mine's is georgiawilliams.ca, add your name and your email. And Sarah is sarahk.live, right? So you can go to www.sarahk, just with a K, .live, and ruthlasama.com. If you go to our websites, which whoever you feel comfortable with, you add your name and your email, you'll be taken to the workshop replay. So you can watch that right away. Those are the ones that I hosted. If you want to watch it live, we will also send you a link to come join us live, which is pretty incredible. But honestly, it's the same as the replay. A lot of people think, oh my goodness, I need to keep going to these workshops. Okay, Georgia sent me the link. I want to go join the live, but I don't have time. Just remember, once you watch one of the workshops, you got everything you needed to get. Okay, but if you want to keep watching a live one to see, exactly to catch everything you want, that's fine. But you only need to watch one workshop, and that's going to give you the full description of the business plan, how you can get started, what we're going to set you up with the website, sales funnel, everything. Okay, that's what you, and there's real people, even real testimonies too. So, and if you do see this on any of my business partners' pages, that means they are a mentor. That means I coach them to be a mentor, and I'll be your coach and they'll be your mentor. Reach out to them and they'll send you to workshop. So did you ladies want to say anything before we let everyone go?
Yeah, I want to add something. Actually, you covered everything, but from my own personal experience, I want to say that don't skip any step of the training, because sometimes psychologically we think that if we are not paying that much, we should not pay attention. But I can say that this training course is worth like a $10,000 like training course during like 6 months or 1 year, something like that. If you want to compare, it's comparable to that. But sometimes when we don't pay attention. So I just want to mention that there are so many practical points in the training that if you go through them all one by one and be patient with the training, you will learn a lot. You don't need to get to bug your coach or mentor, or even, I mean, there are lots of solutions in them. And I just advise everybody to go through the training, and even maybe more than once, because for me, each time I learned a new point, because maybe in the first viewing, I didn't get all the points. So I just wrote down the notes, and then I went through the steps and tried to apply all the knowledge that was provided during the training. And then I had to come back to the training and listen again to some very tiny tips that I didn't notice at that time. And believe me, that helped a lot. And then for finalizing, or some very few technical steps, I needed to reach out to my mentor, to my coach. And Georgia is always helped. She always has a solution for me, like any other coach in this group. So it makes you so powerful that you learn anything about the aspects of this training. And also, I advise you to go through all those resources and the books that are provided, because they help to grow your how can I say, your mindset and the way you think, and puts you in a higher level of thinking about your future and your how how powerful you are. Don't skip those steps. Try to work on it and focus on it. Be determined to learn and make an influence in the lives of other people, not only you, but also make an influence in the lives of other people, because you are going to be an educator. You are going to be a mentor, a teacher, an instructor to the other people, that you can help them to change their lives. And you don't know how you can be influential and impactful in the lives of people around you. So think about that. For me, I feel like, okay, so I can get so powerful to help other people, to help them have a happier life, to be beside their family. So for that, first, I need to be powerful enough and learn so many things to be able to transfer this knowledge to other people. So this is another aspect of it. For me, it's so fulfilling. It's so satisfying to think that I can help other people and make them feel better. So because my background is in healthcare, and like Georgia knows, that is a passion for me, to be able to help other people. And that is another aspect of this business which provide me with that fulfillment. And at the same time, you're your own boss. You have control over your time. You can enjoy more. You have more funds available. So many things. I mean, putting all them together in a nutshell, this is something that if you focus on, I think it would revolutionize and change your life and mindset forever. This is a kind of transformation. And I just wanted to share my experience. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's beautiful, Sarah. You are so right. Like, I've been so inspired by our training, by our community. We even have a law of attraction coach in our community, Jamie Smith. He's a business owner. He's a actor. He's a comedian. We have actors too. We have police officers. We have lawyers, doctors. Like, this is legit. They wouldn't do that if it wasn't, right? Because the always thing I hear is all online businesses are scams. I like to throw it out there. We wouldn't have police officers, and I wouldn't be here right now showing my face. That's one thing. But yeah, I went through a lot in my life, right? And I kind of lost myself. You lose yourself. You lose yourself with your issues, or, having money problems. You go through stuff, right? And you kind of lose focus on that goal, or you lose that positivity or that twinkle in your eye. You lose that fire. And when I started this business, it all came back. And I started to read books and follow the law of attraction. I started to realize I was following the law of attraction before. I was super successful before. And we go up and down, right? There's a little link that I watched. There's a little video I watched, and I seen it, and it was this guy, just all these pictures. He was just showing these little, like maybe little 2x4 cards, and it showed like he was, hurt as a child, like 10 years old. He lost his dad at 12. At 16 years old, he started to work a 30-hour a week job. Then at 23, he committed suicide. Then at one age, like, he got a scholarship, crazy scholarship. Then all of a sudden, he was down again. Then all of a sudden, he paid off $90,000 worth of debt. All of a sudden, he wrote a cool book, and now it's the #1 top book. And now he's the most successful person. And it just kept going down and up, down and up. We go through things in our life to learn us, to teach us, to guide us, to make us more successful than where we was, and to drive us to push out of our comfort zone, to say we are all powerful. If I got through that, I can get through that. If I got through that, I can get through that. If I got, like, you just keep growing. They say that losers are people who, like, literally they give up. But that's losers. They tried and they lost. But actually, winners are the ones that kept on losing and never gave up, and they finally won. So don't think where you are, the situation you're in, whatever you're going through, you're done. Like, please don't think that. I have so many friends and surroundings that literally give up. And I'm like, don't give up. You're just at that peak. You're about to hit those diamonds. Don't give up. Keep on pushing your way through. Because here I am. I am a huge example of that. And whatever I failed at, I boomed and I overcame it. So if I can do it, so can you. All of you can do it. So God bless everybody. Did you want to add anything, Ruth? Is there anything that you wanted to add before I let you go?
Actually, yes, I'm going to say something in Spanish. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Ruth. Estamos hablando sobre el sistema que está aprobado a funcionar. He estado yo en este sistema y es tremendo, está buenísimo. ¿Quieres ganar dinero? Aquí ese es el sistema. ¿Quieres tener tu propio negocio? Este sistema. Está el sistema aprobado que está paso a paso. Hay gente que te puede ayudar si es necesario, si necesitas ayuda. Este, el, el negocio es tan grande que la comunidad es enorme y también tiene unos corazones enormes que ellos quieren que tú salgas adelante con este negocio. Este negocio lo puedes llevar donde tú quieras. Si vas a viajar, si estás con tus niños en el parque, te lo puedes llevar. Este, lo que a mí me gusta de este sistema es que yo cuando estoy ocupada no tengo que estarme preocupando si mi sistema está corriendo. No, corre solo. Tengo bastantes leads que vienen al cabo que ni sé que estaban. Y el nuevo proyecto que están lanzando es fenomenal. Yo les estoy invitando que se den la oportunidad de que revisen este sistema. Los días que están pasando no es fáciles, se están poniendo difíciles. Uno necesita dinero para sacar a los niños, para salir a comer, para comprar ropa. La gasolina está subiendo y uno necesita un poquito extra de dinero hacia el lado y este es un sistema que te lo da, está garantizado que funciona. Así que los invito y gracias a mi mentor que está aquí, ella está siempre al paso con todas del grupo. Todos del grupo está bien acomodado con este sistema y gracias a ella, Georgia, gracias por estar con nosotros en este día y los estamos invitando a todos. Gracias. Back to you, Georgia.
Thank you, Ruth. God bless you. That's beautiful. It's music to my ears. So thank you, ladies, for coming on. If anybody has any questions after this, just reach out to us. We'll answer whatever it is that's on your mind. And we'd love to get you started. Why not make an incredible income from the comfort of your home? Why not be with your babies, your children, your family? Why not make crazy incentives, lifetime bonuses? Like, keep focused. That's what I tell my business partners. Stay focused. Don't start this business and not work on it. Stay focused. If you got a couple of hours a day, work on your business. And to those who think they don't, you do. Stop scrolling around on Facebook. Quit Netflix. Quit all that social media. And you know what? Even if you're like, I quit it all and I still only have about an hour, that's an hour of work. And maybe you can stay up another hour and just work on your empire and watch how you leave that 9 to 5. Watch how you build that empire. Watch how you help your family back home in the Philippines or back home in Africa. Watch how you all of a sudden are ministering to people and helping people. I have so many business partners that do that. They're literally bringing people in from different countries and sponsoring them, helping them, a part of their church, and just doing so many amazing things. That's what I've done. I've done that, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to do that. So thank you all. God bless you. See you on the other side.